Evening everyone, welcome back to the Zulcron Sports YouTube channel. I'm out on the cliffs today. Got a bucket full of yellowtails and blacks, plenty of carp. We've got a nice northwesterly / northerly sea that's just started rolling in this morning. Sort of been building all day, but as I've came to the cliff mark, probably not as much movement on it as I would have liked, but we'll make do. I'll move if I have to. No work tomorrow, so we should be able to stay out for a little while and try and get some fish. Like I said, if it's rubbish up here, I'll have a dot about and we'll try and get some fish elsewhere. We've got a lovely sized tide. I believe it's a 5.3 metre high water. We've got about 2.5 hours until the top of the tide, and I might fish it all the way back down. And also, apologies for the wind noise. That wind is coming straight across the cliff. We don't have much protection here, so again, apologies. So I'll get set up now. I'll get a bait in the water. Fingers crossed we managed to pull out a few. It's time of year now where you just never know. There's always a chance of a big one now, a big spawner with a big old belly, so my fingers are crossed for one of them. Cheers. Right then, that's me now fishing. Fingers crossed we pull something out. I've just fired out a single black. Just give it a little flick for now, just to wet the braid. Make sure I don't get any wind knots. But yeah, fingers crossed I'll get another rig bait now and we can hope. Right, rig. So I'm going to be using predominantly worm at night. So same rig as always, just scaled down hooks. 100-pound rig body. Straight onto the rotten bottom clip. You can see that. Bead, 295-pound power swivel. Bead, 295-pound power swivel. 70-pound hook length. You'll notice the colour's different, but it is still the ASO Ultraflex hook length in 60-pound. I ran out of the orange stuff, but yeah, it is what it is. 1/0 Mustad Ultra Point Chinook, and then I've got a 1/0 Sea Glow Kentaro, I think they're called. I got a packet off Danny Logan just to try, so cheers Danny, I appreciate that. Made a couple of rigs with them on. I used the 8.0 version of these, I think it was, out in Norway, and they were fantastic, to be fair. But yeah, we'll see how these cope in the mixed ground. So today I'm fishing over mixed ground, a little bit of rock, a little bit of kelp, and patches of sand in between. So hopefully we get on them patches of sand and we don't have much bother with losing any gear. But it's the northeast, so I am prepared to lose gear. Right, 7-ounce lead. Just bend this into place. 7-ounce lead, bait clip on. About to tie my 25-pound rock there now. I actually think I forgot my scissors today, so I'm having to use pliers to snip everything. Not an issue, just a bit more fiddly. I'll have a good dig through my boxing once I've done this and see if I can find my scissors. So my lead. I don't have a very big rotten bottom line. It's a couple of inches or so. Pliers, snip the tag end off. There we have it. Now quickly put a bait on. Some lovely blacks and yellows from J. Lee's shop in Hartlepool. Obviously the Zulcron Sports shop. They're getting some cracking bait in with these big tides at the moment. So if you are local to Hartlepool, get yourself down there, get yourself some nice bait, catch some fish. There you go. Some absolutely lovely blacks and yellowtails mixed. So full of iodine, as you can see my fingers there, I've gone straight to yellow. I'll slap on the box so it toughens up a bit. Keep an eye on the rod tip as well. Like I said, I've turned up here expecting the sea to be a little bit bigger than what it is. I was expecting it to be maybe 5 to 8 foot. It might just be deceiving up here because I am quite high up, but I usually like fishing on here when it's quite a bit bigger than what it is. But yeah, like I said, we'll give it a go. I'll move if I have to. Sneak this back through the top of the bait. Pull it down nice and tight. There you have it. Oh. We'll try some carp later as well. I'll only give it a few casts on here. If I'm not getting bites, I'll be up and gone to the next mark. Got a couple of marks in mind tonight that should fish. Especially now that I've actually seen how big the sea is, or how big it's actually not, compared to what I thought it was going to be. have it all clipped up. I'll get this hooked on my rod stand, ready to fire out. Next cast. So I'm just setting up my rig that I would normally use for my bigger baits for my cart wings, with the paper clipping that on. Because the worm's not getting touched, so I'll give it another cast, get some cart on, see if they're switched onto the crab, and make a decision of where I go from here. Because I've had 2 casts now with worm, not a touch, so it's looking likely that I'll have to make a move. But like I said, give cart a go, good experiment. Then I've explored everything then, and I know I can move because there's no fish here. I have lost my bait elastic. So as always, 4 mustard Viking instead of the 1/0 Seaglow hook that I've got on my worm rig. This one's got the paper clip on as well. Put someone on the back of this as well. Nice big bit of razor up the back. I know Jay Lee and John Redmond are out down Hartlepool tonight, local to the shop. So I'm keeping in touch with them to see if they get any fish. Then I'll go poaching if they are. Just try and mould that. It's still a little bit frozen. There you go. Lovely cart wing and razor bait, ready to go out. Like I said, if I don't get a touch in these next few casts, then I'll be up and gone somewhere else. Might go down and see if I can get Jay Lee on camera. Fingers crossed, I'll bring you back if I get anything. So that's my gear packed up. I'm going to get myself moved. I've had three or four casts, no bites, so I'm making the decision early to make a move. Whenever I've fished this mark before, it's a mark that's literally 5-minute walk from my house. Like I say, whenever I've fished it before, you normally get bites from the off when the fish are here, but no bites, telltale sign of no fish. So we'll get on our bike and go see if we can find the fish. Bring you back when I'm there. Cheers. Right then, so I've made it to mark number 2. There's a fair few lads fishing along here. It's like a whole nother world. The wind's well and truly in your face down here. The sea's roaring. It's a good 5 to 8 foot. And a couple of lads have actually had a couple of fish, so fingers crossed I can match them and get a few out for myself. But it's wild, so I will bring you back if I get a fish. It is absolutely brutal out here now, but I love it. These are the conditions we hope for as a northeast fisherman or woman. Don't think you can see too much of the sea there when I pan round. But I'm just on Hartlepool headland, that's where I've moved to. It's slightly more northeast facing, so this northerly sea, northwesterly sea, has a bit more of an impact on the sea down here just because of the shape of the land. So where I was before, there just wasn't enough movement, so I've travelled 15 minutes down a little bit further south to where the land pans round a little bit. Like I said, it's northeast facing, and the sea conditions here are much better, so hopefully we can get a few out. Good evening everyone, welcome back to the Zulcron Sports YouTube channel. Tonight I'm on the beach. I've managed to drag Matty out. We've got a big tide. A little bit of swell rolling in that was left over from last night, but it is dying as we speak. It's practically gone by tomorrow according to the forecast, but I've got a bait in the water there now and we can hope. I've got my next one set up, so I'll quickly show you that. Right then, so my next baiting set up, 7-ounce grip lead, rotten bottom, bead. I'll show you. I'll stop being lazy. If I can see what I'm doing. There we go. 7-ounce grip lead, as I said. 25-pound rotten bottom clip. 100-pound mono. Bead. 295-pound power swivel. Bead. 295-pound power swivel, 60-pound big body, 5/0 mustard ultra point chinook, and a 4 Vigan, loaded with carp, peeler crab and squid. We have got lots of fresh worm there as well. We've got mixed blacks and yellows, big ones as well from Jay's shop in Hartlepool, the Zulcron Sports shop I should say. I tried fishing last night as well, and unfortunately I did blank. If you want to see the realities of northeast cod fishing, let us know. I'll upload the blank, but hopefully we can pull something out here tonight and it's not like last night. But fingers crossed and we'll get on with it. Cheers. Right, and so what's this, third cast now?
Yeah.
Third cast, 2 blacks up the line on me lovely XT light built in pink. Let's give it a go, we can hope.
Alright, get it out there. Yep. Matty's just had a nice bite there. Well, I say nice. It's the only bite we've had all night. So is it a nice bite? I'm not sure. It's definitely a consolation bite though.
I think if there's anything, it's going to be a whitey or a flatty.
Matty thinks it's either a whitey or a flatty. Yes, buddy. It's a dab.
Yep.
Well done, Matthew. Would you like to speak a little bit about your lovely dab that you've just gotten? That you've just caught?
Well, on blacks, it's absolutely annihilated them.
Blacks. And it's annihilated your little chinu.
Nice little dab.
Yeah. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
We're not impressed, are we?
No.
Well, oh, it's not the intended species.
No.
Matty's is not a bad dab. I've got a little flounder here. We're not impressed,
Not at all.
but we'll keep plugging away and see if we can get that stray cod. I think we'll be moving soon, won't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Bloody rubbish. But
Yeah, not good.
we'll keep on the move and see if we can get a cod. Cheers. Right. Right then, so we're on mark number 2. We've moved down the coast a little bit to try and find some cod. Got a bait in the water, nothing as of yet. This hole is looking rather inviting, so hopefully we can pull at least one out. Next bait I've got going out is a bit ridiculous if I do say so myself. I've got a full dewy mackerel on there, a full cart wing, and a little bit of peeler crab as well. Yeah, give it a try. It's January, it's a slow time of year. Should start picking back up again in a couple of weeks, I would have thought, but yeah, if we were to get a big one, it'll probably fall to some sort of fish bait. Yeah, but match the hatch and try and catch, I suppose. Fingers crossed. Small cod.
Well, Matty's just had a super small Tommy Codlin. Well done, mate. Tiny.
Yeah, get them back.
Aye, very poor session, but we're trying. So as you can see there, 2 pretty fruitless sessions, but that's the northeast coast sometimes. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate any likes and subscribes as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.